Hello colleagues, I'm happy to see all of you here today, and let me introduce myself. My name is Valeria Maksimovich, and I'm studying in English and Electrical Engineering and Informatics here at FEC, and because of that, my presentation today will be in English language. So, choosing the best presentation software is a big decision, and because you need to make your presentation good, and to make it good, you need to choose right tool. And today I will compare two presentation tools, KeyNote and PowerPoint. I will go through some advantages and disadvantages of these tools. Let's start. And I will start with KeyNote. KeyNote is a presentation software which was made for presentation making by Apple company. It was made in 2003 by Steve Jobs, and long time, if someone was asking to do presentation, the best choose was to choose PowerPoint, but there is no longer the case, and KeyNote is very popular among Apple users. So now let's take a look on some advantages of a KeyNote. And of course, the first and the big advantage that KeyNote is easy to use. Maybe you know that Apple is very intuitive and has very intuitive programs, and it's really easy to use. It has user-friendly interface. Next advantage, that you can use multiple devices. And it means that if you create your presentation in your, for example, MacBook, and you can synchronize your presentation to your phone, for example. And it's really useful, as for me, because when I was preparing this presentation, I was practicing in tram, and it was really cool to get presentation on your phone. And if you make some changes on your computer, it's automatically appear in your phone. So next advantage, it has stylish design, and I love this one because it's really eye-catching, and it has great animation and design and everything. And next advantage, that you can effortless export your presentations. It means that you can create a presentation in KeyNote and export it to PDF file or to PowerPoint. Now about Dropbox or disadvantages. The biggest disadvantage that you can use on KeyNote only with Mac computer, or if you have a Mac device and you have iCloud, you can use KeyNote 2 online. And its biggest disadvantage, as I said, because if you have normal PC, it's impossible for you to use KeyNote. You cannot download it or buy it for your PC. Yes, as I said, it's not compatible with Microsoft at all, because if you, for example, have a PC, you cannot download KeyNote, as I said, but if you have a Mac computer, you can download KeyNote and PowerPoint. So, and export of presentations, as I said, it's plus and it minus at the same time, because when you're exporting your presentation, some animations or fonts or pictures can be different. It means it can be really completely different. So let's now switch to the next presentation tool, and it's leader of presentation making. It's PowerPoint. PowerPoint, you know it, everyone knows it, and it was made in 1990s. And PowerPoint's popularity, its main selling product. Now let's take a look on advantages of PowerPoint. And first advantage, it's usability. As I said, this program has been around much longer than KeyNote, and it's considerably more popular. And also, PowerPoint is easy to use if you know how to use Word or another Microsoft programs, as Excel, for example. It's easy for you to use PowerPoint, and its compatibility. So you can, as I said, you can download PowerPoint or Microsoft package for your Mac or PC. Now disadvantages. Then first, then biggest disadvantage that PowerPoint it's not as innovative as KeyNote. And by that I mean that some presentations can look outdated because it has been around much longer than KeyNote, as I said. And I'm sure that many of you saw really terrible presentations which was made in PowerPoint. Next disadvantage that its interface that it's considerably busy. It means if you take a look on toolbar of KeyNote or PowerPoint, sorry, it's considerably busy. You have a lot of buttons and features which from my point of view are not necessary. For example, even you can create a leaflet in PowerPoint, but as for my side, it's not necessary to have this feature in a presentation tool. And as I said, it lacks in design function, and by that I mean, if you noticed, I made this presentation in KeyNote. I forgot to say about it. And if you notice, for example, these design features or that, for example, and it's really easy to create it in KeyNote, but it's I'm not sure if it's impossible in PowerPoint, but it's really hard. For example, I don't know how can I make this. If you notice its transition, it's not the same. It has not the same color. Yes. So, and now I would like you to take a look on popularity of both softwares, presentation softwares. And as you can see, the PowerPoint was extremely popular in year 2004, and through the years, its popularity was decreasing. And you know Prezi, right? And Prezi, you can see that Prezi's popularity is more popular last 5 years. And as for KeyNote, it wasn't so popular, and it won't be so popular because it's extremely expensive as for me. And now it's here a reference slide, and also you can find additional information in handouts, and also you can visit those websites. And as for conclusion, I would like to say that nowadays there are a lot of possibilities and alternatives to PowerPoint, such as Prezi, KeyNote, or Google Slides, for example. And I would just like to tell that don't be afraid to choose your presentation software which suits you. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for your attention, and if you have some questions, just ask me. So, any questions? You can... Можете клинически.
To je zdarma ten KeyNote?
Je to zdarma, když máš Mac.
Jo.
A nebo když máš jakýkoliv Apple device, tak je to zdarma. Ale nemůžeš to stáhnout a můžeš to používat, jako to dělám já, online. Prostě na iCloud, jestli znáš, tak prostě tam to můžeš dělat online. Ale není to tak dobré, jak normální aplikace.
Takže nie je to cross-device compatible. Akože Android, môžeš to nainštalovať na Android alebo na Windows.
Nemůžeš. Jo. And it's bigger than the same. Do you like this slide?